Hello, everyone. Welcome to Stamping Flair. My name is Rochelle Ledsmith. Thanks for joining me tonight. Great to have you along. Uh, this is my weekly Facebook Live, and I'm glad to be back with you. A couple of weeks I have had missed only because of sickness and things like that. But I'm really happy to be here with you today, sharing some Christmas inspiration. Um, Last minute stuff is good, and it's lots of stamping today, and I hope you enjoyed what I shared. Please say hi to me if you're watching with me. That would be great to share with you and chat with you as we go along. So I'm just going to give a few seconds as to make sure everything is live and see that um, it's going well. My live, my broadcast. Um, how has your week been? I last night Cassidy and I went on a major shopping spree, and we were out till like midnight. So I did some Christmas shopping. So um, it was nice to get in the Christmas spirit. Really felt like Christmas and felt like I was on holidays, but I'm not. So that that wasn't good. But um, let me just go back to where I was. Okay, so today I'm going to create a background on my card. So it's like a DIY stamping background. So you could use this like on a one sheet one as well. So if you wanted to stamp a whole page, it would work. Just heads up, tomorrow is our clearance, not clearance, our last chance products. So from the mini catalog. So this is, just want to show you the catalog. It's our catalog that had mainly, the Stampin' catalog, mainly Christmas products, but it has other things in it. This catalog is retiring in January, so products will be on a while supplies last basis. I have a video which, if you haven't watched, please check it out, where I share all products that are retiring. I just run through the catalog with you. There are products that are carryover items. The list is there, but the best way to do it is go online tomorrow or go midnight tonight. You will have the list up, all the products. If there's anything that you really want, go in and purchase it straight away. Don't wait, because things on that last chance list tend to sell out and it won't be replenished if it's sold out. So today I am sharing with you a card using the sweet candy canes. This might be showing the opposite way. I've still got to work out how this is I'm trying something new, and yeah, I'm not sure how this is showing to you. It might be back to front perhaps, but I'll show you. It's the sweet candy canes stamp set, and it's the bundle, and oh, it's fine, and the Christmas banners bundle. Actually, I'm mainly using the stamp set. These are in one suite in the catalog. They are both retiring. If I had to choose, I would go Christmas banners. I love the sweet candy canes. They both work well together. If you don't have to choose, get them both. The coordinating designer series paper is on sale as well tomorrow. So I'm going to get an extra pack of that Sweetest Candy, the designer series paper, for myself. I just love it, all that. So let me just go back and change this up so you can see my desk better. All right, so I'll show you the stamp sets again. Christmas banners, sweet candy cans. I am also combining the sweetest cherries. Now that's from my annual catalog. And let me just move that up a bit. Sorry for the movement. This stamp set, I'm using some of it here today. So sweet and sweet. And some of it you'll have to work with me as we go along. So I've got a piece of cardstock, just a basic card mat, basic white, 10 by 14.3. I will send this, as this will be your last tutorial for November, which you will get in the mail, in your newsletter, I should say. We've had 30 tutorials this month, which is which has been lots of fun. You've had a bit of variety, some 3D projects and things like that. So if you haven't signed up for my newsletter, make sure you do so, because I will be sharing the whole lot sometime this week. And because I will share it in a folder to help you able to be saving that in one file for you, or if you missed any, it will just assist getting that to you. Hi Fiona, great to see you. You're using the candy cane dies right now. Oh yeah, it's really cute. What are you making, Fiona? What colors are you using? So I am using mint macaron, evening evergreen, crumb cake, and with a dash of real red. And then we'll just work out what the sentiment is. I haven't still worked out what sentiment I want. So bit of a more muted tones, I guess, for my candy canes. So we'll start with mint macaron. And I have got, I'm using this image from the Christmas banner stamp set. This is such a versatile stamp set. I just love the images. There's lots of dies with this as well. But these you can mix and match with birthdays and things like that. So I think it is a good add to your collection. And it's one of those stamp sets that you'll be able to use and use. So we're going to be using that and that image for starters. Thanks everyone for joining me. Great to have you here. So I'm just going to be stamping right around this image. So when you're creating like a background, twist your cardstock, twist your stamp, so you get a bit of variation in your images. So I'm using mint macaron. I don't know whether I told you, there is also going to be tomorrow a clearance rack refresh. That's a Mount Lloyd. Just that also, so while supplies last, check it out. There are going to be lots of products on there. In particular, there is going to be the Perfect Partners promotion dies. Now the stamp sets are current. The T2 Party is the only one from our mini catalog. The rest are current. I will put a post up on my blog later, but newsletter subscribers would have received what was in the Perfect Partners promotion. Just to give you a heads up. So this birthday piggy, I did the Apple Harvest. Excuse me, the Apple Harvest set. I'm bringing Evening Evergreen. Excuse me. The Apple Harvest, and there's the Teacher Party. There's a tree one. It wasn't trees for sale. It's trimming the trees. And there's two more. And so those dies will be on sale. I'm stamping off with Evening Evergreen. And it just gives a light tone. It's still quite a dark image. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Cassie just brought me some water to clear the tickle in my throat. My assistant. You can use a piercing mat under this because it's photopolymer, which I normally do, but because it's a background, I'm not overly fussed if some of the images are not super accurate. Oh, I forgot to stamp that off, didn't I? That's okay. All right. That's good. Next, I'm bringing in crumb cake. Oh, Fiona saying she's using the brush metallic 12 by 12 cardstock. Ah, that'll be nice. Love to see that. That'll be good. No, I've already taken the stamp out, which I want to use on this. So I'm going to be using that stamp. With crumb cake. Gonna stamp. I think my crumb cake needs re-inking, so it's quite light. So I'm just gonna stamp just in between those images. I just like this a bit of a fun pattern. And you can stamp some on and off. So it gives a nice sort of, it's got that lattice effect. Like a basket. Then I'm just going to do a few in the center, and I've just inked up a little bit, like a section of it. Do you like that background? I love that little lattice, or the basket weave, not lattice, basket weave image. Next, we will use this Sweet Candy Cans Designer Series paper. Now, this one is retiring. I really like this. It had garden green, real red, and it had a little touch of pool party as well. It's a nice mix. See that? So it's a sweet paper. Nice. I've used the whole lot pretty much. Next, we will stamp our 2 candy canes. I'm going to be using both. There are instances I have used just one, so we're going to be using both. Hey, Beck, how are you? Good to see you. We're using mint macaron, so I'm going for a more softer tone in the candy cane, just a little bit instead of the bright reds and things. I actually went and bought a whole lot of candy cane yesterday. I don't particularly like the taste of candy cane. Do you like candy cane? I don't know. But it's very Christmassy, isn't it? Thanks, Becky likes the background. It was fun. It's fun, isn't it? I enjoy it. I don't do it much, and I should. I use designer series paper a lot. But it just helps. Imagine you could do a whole A4 sheet, like a full sheet, and then cut it and do a one sheet wonder with that. I'm gonna try that candy cane again, I think. That's better. And I'll flip that over and I'll do it on the other side. Actually, I'll do it on the right one, isn't it? I've got to order a whole heap of cardstock tonight. Or when I do my order, I've run out of white, pretty much run out of white cardstock, which is a disaster. Because I've been making all these cards and then I just use the insides and this and that and it just runs out. Oh, maybe I just saw Beck's comment. I love candy canes in strawberry and peach flavor. I haven't seen that, Beck. Are they still red or are they orangey color? Fiona's not a fan either. It does a different. Yeah, maybe I'd like the strawberry one. I don't know. Yeah, probably. Yeah, I think I'm not a fan of mint much. Like, okay. I think I'm just gonna leave this, but you with this with haha, I've got a bit of ribbon. That's probably a wool I could never find, and there it is. You could heat emboss this in clear if you wanted a bit more. It like it stand out. I thought I'll just leave it, but you could. Then it'll pop on your pop on your card a bit more. Who's excited for the new catalog? Who's got your have you guys got your orders all set? I'm highlighting what I want from the last chance list. I've got to do that so I'm not stressed. Ah, pink and orange. Okay. The candy canes, strawberry and peach. Maybe they realize people don't really like mint too much. It's just a novelty, I guess, for kids and things. They do know. All right, we've got our two candy canes. Oh, I need I forgot. I need my die cutting machine again. We're going to cut as just a circle out of white from the stylish shape sides. Sometimes I do this early, but I just thought I'll do it on camera so you can see. So I playing along with the color scheme is from the Sunday Stamps color scheme. They had a color challenge and I like playing along with this. So it was mint macaron, evening evergreen, white, real red, and it looked like cherry cobbler, but for me it looked more like Mary Merlot. So I'm using evening evergreen and I'm just going to sponge some color or blend some color onto this. If you're short on time, die cut it from Evening Evergreen cardstock. I like doing this because then I get some variation, and as I said, like it's sort of creates that mood or tone behind that on the piece of cardstock. And then again, get more depth. If you are heat embossing on this, just make sure it dries, otherwise your embossing powder will get stuck to the wet bits, because I'm layering the color quite thick. So I thought I'll do this maybe under our candy canes. So the mint macaron candy canes will stand out against the, maybe we'll cover up that dark leaf. I don't like it. We can do that. Now for ribbon, we need some ribbon, I think. I'm still tossing up whether I want a little bit of gold on this. Not sure. I've got a mint macaron card base. I thought I'll cut that down, which I obviously didn't do. We've got either mint macaron ribbon or we've got a real red. May stand out better. My ribbon drawer needs a bit of attention. Oh no. Or Evening Evergreen. What do you reckon? Evening Evergreen. Real red won't stand out, I don't think. Maybe some Evening Evergreen might be nice. Behind that. Or gold. What looks better? Gold or Evening Evergreen? The square one back. What is the square stamp? It's the Sweetest Cherries. Just that one, the basket weave. Gold stands out better. Adds a bit of Christmas shimmer. I think this one's retiring. It's a nice gold. It's not like a strong one, so it's just a more muted tone. So I've just added some tear and tape to the back. So it's a double-sided tape. Oh, the gold shimmer is in the annual catalog. Okay, that must be maybe just another one I saw. Oh, that looks nice. The gold looks a bit of a border. So let's stick that down, and then I haven't worked out what cement I'm using. But I think I'm gonna kill another stone or kill another stone, kill another bird. Well, yeah, you know what I mean. Because our next challenge for the 30-day Christmas card making challenge is because I'm way behind, like I'm a week behind, is Christmas karaoke. So I might pick a stamp set which has a Christmas carol in it or something. Kill two birds with one stone. I got it all mixed up. Oh dear. So I am just adding. I put 3 only because I'm not going to put dimensionals on the side. I'm just going to have one here. Now, maybe I'll just stick one down straight on there. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, no, I can put the other one on dimensionals as well. Now, just a tip, when you put the dimensionals on this, put it on either side. Or if you're going to do it on top of this, put one there and then double layer your dimensionals on either side so it's flush. So if you're going to put one in the center where it's overlapping there, then double it up because this side is already raised, the middle. And maybe one there. So I saw one which said it's the most wonderful time, not that one. We have fa la 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 la, which is in the festive one, follow framed and festive stamp set. But I think I might use this one from the same stamp set. It's the most wonderful time of the year. And you might heat emboss that. I'm going to get some white embossing powder. Give one sec. And got white embossing powder. well, speaking of poor Cassidy yesterday, she was driving. Speaking of a bird, right? We see all the bunnies on the side of the street road. This road when we drive Warnie Road, no, Baxter Turidian Road, right? So we always go, oh, how cute. Anyway, yesterday's shopping trip even traded, but it was just we kept forgetting things, so we kept coming back. Cassie was driving, and then she goes, "Oh, Mom, look at this bunny, how cute!" And next minute, the bunny decides to run in front of the car, right? And Cassidy just like couldn't swerve. I just got all we had was this duck like this on the. And I got and I just blurted, "Cassidy, you hit it!" And she goes, "Why did you say that?" And she started crying, and she was so sad. And anyway, so I go, now we can't leave this bunny on the road. So and we've driven and she's crying and crying, and I'm going, and then we're laughing because I've just got, you hit it, and because it was just so sad. It's just bizarre. Anyway, so then we call Adrian and we say, "Can you come and check whether there's a bunny on the road?" So Adrian drives out. Lucky we were close. Oh, it was so sad. And anyway, we never found the bunny, so he must have just got a bad headache. He was fine, I think. Yeah, so, and then it was just weird. So the noise we must have heard must have just been, he must have just missed it. I tell you what, these animals. It's just so sad because it's just like 1 second earlier, Cassie goes, "Oh, look at it! How cute is it?" And then it's just decided to run out in front of it. I have just used some Versamark. I have a better Versamark than that, but it's done the job. It may look yucky, that Versamark, but it's still sticky, and you can always re-ink it. I just have it as my like to do messy stamping, sort of if I use other colors and things like that. So we're just going to heat emboss this, and I've done it in white. So you get 3 colors in the basics range and 3 in the metallics. I don't even know if this is going to fit, but we'll work it out. We can even cut it up. I just saw your comment back. Stein. Well, this poor bunny had a headache. Okay. Can you guys still see me? Okay. I'm just checking because I don't know. It's saying it said it lost access, which is really weird, but let's see. So I'm just going to trim this down and then I'll just make it smaller. Oh, good. Okay. Because then it's lost access to my Facebook account, which means it's not, it wasn't going through. And oh. All right. So I've just created a little strip here. All right. Keep it pretty simple. I mean, you can die cut that or whatever. I'm gonna leave that extra, maybe, or maybe not. Yeah, I've got a little bit. So I can just put that in under there. I don't know. Maybe it won't fit. Oh, it's a little big. That's okay. We can put it over there. We can. So yeah. So that's my karaoke, Christmas karaoke. It's the most wonderful time of the year. I've been listening to carols already. How about you? So I'll just put, I don't know, I might have to put a couple more on this side. So this is what I meant by saying double up your because this guy is going to sit on top of this circle, which is already elevated. You don't miss it hearing them at Kmart. We were talking about this yesterday because we went to do a Kmart shop, and it was, Cassie said it's all jazzy Christmas carols this year. It's all, which is not bad. But I guess if you keep hearing them over and over, you get sick of it pretty quickly. Maybe I'll put the ribbon on the side. I didn't plan this, eh? Let's see. I'll put it there, which I had planned. And just covering up some of that ribbon. And you have to have a bow. Okay. Alright, so I might just go on an angle only because it's like that. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, we can even leave it there. It doesn't have to be attached there. Might work better here. So that's our card. You can add a piece of white on cardstock in here, but I'll just leave it because it's a lighter color. You don't need to. You can just leave. Mint macaron is easy enough to see, so perhaps you can just leave it. All it takes time, and if you're in a rush, let's go this upside down here. And we'll put a bit of that other green. The evening evergreen. And that would be, I'll do the same thing for my envelope. And we'll embellish it in a sec. The jazz carols don't appeal to you, Beck? Oops. Let me try and get that. It's actually quite nice. But if you keep listening to it, I can, because it's probably just on repeat and you're just hearing. It's much less crazy shopping at that time of the night. Not now